When we do our Hope-Filled Marriage workshops, one of the first things we talk about is the importance of settling difficult decisions early and then managing them. And we quote John Maxwell, who I think publishes a book every other week.
I think you're right.
Happy for him. How he wrote that the most successful people are those that settle difficult decisions early and then they manage them. And so we got to talking about, well, how does that affect marriage? How does it affect the marriage relationship? What speaks to us is when we think of our when we were dating and heading toward engagement and heading toward marriage, one of the things that I said to Terry in your kitchen.
I remember.
Thank
you. He said, what he said, I'll tell you.
Oh, go ahead.
He said, Terry, I just want you to know, we were getting very serious, but we weren't engaged yet. And he said, I just want you to know before we get engaged that if we decide to get married, divorce will never, ever be an option.
And when I look back, because I feel like we have an amazing marriage.
I agree.
Thank you.
And wouldn't that
And
be awkward if I didn't?
true. So
We both agree.
When I've reflected back on, why do we have the marriage that we have, where our love for each other increases over the years, I feel like what really speaks to me is that when we decided that divorce would never be an option, it's like the Lord released grace for our marriage, because there's not a trapdoor mentality. There's not a chicken exit like in a roller coaster. You're about ready to get on the roller coaster and you look over there to the right and you can chicken out and not go on the roller coaster. Once you step into marriage and divorce is never an option, then you're motivated to resolve conflict, communicate.
Yeah, we jokingly say we're stuck with each other, and so it eliminates a whole bunch of conversations. I have women come up to me often after a workshop, and I can always tell when I'm sharing or we're sharing the people in the room who are in pain, and we realize a lot of people are in a lot of pain, and they'll come up afterwards and say something to the effect of, "I just think that I married the wrong person," and what I say to them is, I always want to validate their pain because I know that it's really hard, I can tell. But I say, if you let yourself go with that line of thinking, where it will take you is right to the ditch. You will not stay married if you let yourself even contemplate, I married the wrong person.
And then I think just closing out this section, as we've talked about this aspect in our marriage workshops, every time I have a sense in my heart that there are couples in the room that not even consciously or intentionally, they've never settled that divorce is never an option. And the sense is that in the room, there are couples in their heart saying, okay, divorce is never an option. And then again, there's that grace from the Lord to live out the marriage relationship. And so again, we'll talk more about that
Right.
in the workshops, but that's building block number one. Divorce is not an option.